You are about to turn into a pathetic weirdo. In a good way. Never embrace the now. Pretend to be like a real human. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. Keep telling yourself that you are mindful. Chant this mantra to yourself. My existence is above average. My existence is above average. My existence is above average. Husbands are naughty. It's fun to pretend to be like a dad. It takes love to become the world's greatest at donating. When you resist joy, you also resist cryptocurrencies. Notice how your eyelids are starting to straighten. Stuck in a rut? Get a girlfriend. A God-fearing marksman once approached a young and fair witch and asked her, "Why is it so that you are so admired, you who are merely a young and fair witch?" "The reason for is that I do not see myself as a young and fair witch," replied the witch. The marksman had never before heard such truth stated so clearly, and carried it with him for the rest of his life, and later in his life, he was never heard from again. Do not eat worms. Let yourself be guided by the age-old saying, "Mighty be the keeper, for the keeper sleepeth with the God," and know that no individual yet held his own brain, and also worried about and anguished it, very much like the God in the flock, for we are lumps of his imagination, and his flesh and bones, until the end of the line. Some see consciousness, others see security. Think about how your ego and your flesh are perpetually linked. We cannot become better by questioning. We can only become better by wasting time. Keep repeating this to yourself. My soul is kind. My soul is kind. A poem from ancient Egypt tells the fable of a greedy blacksmith who was searching for herbs in the farmlands, when he spotted an attractive beggar. "Dearest beggar, wilt thou tell me where a greedy blacksmith like myself find herbs?" he asked the beggar. The beggar thought long and hard, then she answered, "Herbs is not in the farmlands. It is inwards." The blacksmith fondled the beggar and walked on. 7 days later, when he was shaving his hedges, the blacksmith understood everything. Every human being is on the side of evil as long as we have faith. And not a day went by when he did not thank the beggar.
Hello? That was weird. Oh, I don't know what would have caused that to revert. Thanks for pointing that out. I would have kept blathering without checking. Yeah, I didn't make any changes. Usually that doesn't happen unless I update graphics drivers. How you doing tonight there, Snoop? I think we're all set. This, thank you for pointing that out. I really appreciate it. Do it. This was a playtesting request in the Bandwagon Discord. That closes off. Okay. Thought I'd take a peek at it. Described it as a puzzle. Control level? Oh, you really have to get moving right away there. Okay. Okay. Thanks for dropping something in there. That'll be the next one we take a look at. Okay. Pawn manipulation's a little weird, but that's fine. What are we doing here? Now the prank is that I can't take damage. I think I can squeak through that. Can't I? Yeah, you can squeak through that. What are you saying? Don't? I don't understand that hint. Don't, hit those? This part, yeah, a little confusing. Well, clearly I'm not supposed to do that to get through there, but I don't really understand the hint that they're laying out for me here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to grab that fire flower if you do that, so maybe that hint is intended for here, if I don't pass under it quick enough? Oh, I was supposed to just scroll it and not do it. Okay. Okay. Confusing. Yeah, hitting that's a little finicky. I would try to lock that into one block rather than two. It seems like we need both. Okay, we just need the one. Yeah, I think you could just have the one and fill this one then. Okay. And then this, and then this, and then this, I guess. Esports. Esports. Yeah, weird hinting. But okay. It can be a little tough to mix together with the troll level. Just based on the iterative process of how you're solving a puzzle generally. And the way that, you know, trolls work in a troll level kind of fight each other a little bit. You can make it work. But so far, I'm mostly getting trial and error with long death sequences. Interesting. Which then makes me want to not plunge forward so much. Was I supposed to run backwards for a door buried in coins, probably? Something like that? E. Board in the balls. This hint is almost unscrutable. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. So that is the P trigger, and then after that, something with going back under the one way, but it's facing the other way. There's a different one way somewhere facing the other way. That leads us to a leaf. Bird leaf. Go. Down and around. Seemed like you were telling me to do this. What did that other hint say? Yeah, we did that. We have this leaf, and what? There's a clock? Are you pointing at the middle of a clock? Or just that there is a leaf there? No clocks. Guess we can go back through that way now. We must be bringing it forward? B. Okay. Ah, litter. Okay. I get that you wanted to do a specific power-up check. I guess I felt like... I guess I wasn't sure how I was supposed to get the key and thought I was missing on the other side. We figured it out, but it feels confusing. Yeah. Yeah, when you stick together concepts that work in a puzzle level and concepts that are supposed to work in a troll level, I guess it feels like it loses the comedy, and it just feels like you're telling me now do it again but slightly different. But it definitely feels like I'm not learning anything, and I'm not being put in a place where like making a decision is the point. I'm making random guesses. So it kind of boils down to just pick a path. A little bit. I guess my feedback for the creator would primarily be ask yourself how it's funny. Ask yourself how this is a funny outcome. I think the biggest thing that you want to stand out in your troll level is you finding an entertaining way to kill the player. That doesn't necessarily mean, you know, something stupid happens when they fail to solve the puzzle. I guess we'll go back and get this now. We'll go back and get another one. How do I get this to be a little more funny? How do I don't know. It's especially frustrating to go through this large series of more than a minute. There should absolutely have been a checkpoint already, but to go through a minute of something just to learn, like, oh, you did the thing wrong, and now here's another thing that you did wrong. You needed him to take damage. Like, that's not a troll so much as it is just a dick move. That's not funny. I didn't really have a decision to make there. It was just a, you punished me for an idle action. You could definitely mix together a lot. I mean, in a lot of ways, troll level is a puzzle level. But a puzzle level should never really be a troll level. We fucked it up. But, yeah, you're just punishing me for things that there's no way for me to know. And you aren't presenting interesting decisions that force me or coerce me into making the wrong decision and feeling like it's my fault. So far, nothing in the level has felt like my mistake. But rather me waiting to see what the next thing that happens to me is. And that is not entertaining, generally. Oh my god, I keep forgetting it. We'll move on pretty quick here if we don't see a checkpoint. I mean, we're proceeding through it at a reasonable pace. I'm only 9 minutes deep. Shadow Ranger, how you doing tonight? Sports. Oh. Since the pipe isn't enterable anyway, it might be worth killing the Muncher when you trigger the P-Switch if possible. Very important that once the player knows what to do, that it's relatively easy to do. Not always the case in a puzzle level. No good reason for that, oh, really? God damn it. I guess it doesn't matter. No good reason for the fire spitter not to be a blue pipe either. We don't really need a green pipe here. It's just no pain for no reason. Casey, how you doing tonight? I get a button. Uh-oh. I've lost the button. Oh, the button's charging. 2 out of 3 are up there. Oh, here comes Hot Dog. He heard it. I did some more, so Hot Dog would get some. Working on dinner. Good. Oh. I ate some pasta for dinner. It was okay. Crackers has a treat stuck in his ass. I can see it. It looks like a turd, but it's a treat stuck right next to his tail. Hot dog, go bite his ass. Go get it. Yeah, thanks for dropping something in there. Take a look here pretty soon. We'll do the camera stuff with the cats here in just when we finish this or okay. Having random shit I find in my fridge. It also sucks a little bit to make progress by inches here. Like, okay, do that. Don't press Y again. Hold it or let go so that you can take damage so you can go through the little hole. And now I know it's going to be some shit like, oh, actually. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. I don't want to crawl through a level literally 8 blocks at a time before the next thing there's no way I could have predicted is there. Fuck you. Yeah. Take time to play troll levels from other people and pay attention to how the decision-making framework functions and what makes it funny or entertaining to play through, or what makes it funny and entertaining to watch someone else play through. Look at Bandwagon World. You're already in the Discord. You should have read the guide, but read it again. Slower this time. Ooh. There's probably going to be potatoes and hot dogs. No. Just throw the hot dogs out and get something else. Find somebody who will trade you 4 sausages for 60 hot dogs on Marketplace right now. Yeah, bad shit. Some of the stuff works. Like, a lot of the concepts work, but it does not flow well as a troll level at all. It seems like it really needs to pick a lane. It doesn't really feel puzzly either. It just feels like I'm stepping on one mine at a time so I know where it is for next time. Oh, hot dogs are gross. I like hot dog the cat. Hot dog the food is inedible. An inedible freaky freaky little meat tube. Yeah. Hop out. Where are you? Why does it say subscribe to earn drops? Are there Mario Maker drops? What is this? Go away. When they're live in any category. What does that mean? What does that mean, Twitch? Ah. It's giving me a little trouble. Pud is very excited. Ah, what the fuck? There we go. I don't know why you don't want to go on your thing. Let's give some cats some treats, and then we'll move on with the queue here. Or, you know, it'll crash. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay. Hot dog? Hot dog, where are you? No, I have it. I have it for you, Bud. But we're going to find hot dog. He's not in his hammock? Oh, there he is. There he is. What were you doing, hot dog? Wait, let's start with Pud. I want Pud to leave again. Oh, hot dog, what was that? You don't like this one? I thought everybody liked this one. Oh yeah, you like it. You're just being weird. There we go. This one's hot dog. This one's Pud. And this one's crackers. Nope, don't eat that. And we're gonna eat it. Crackers. Don't eat all of it. A little bit at a time for you, crackers. He threw up a bunch of times today, and I couldn't figure out why, because he had food, and then I went down and looked closely, and he vomited a big vomit in his food bowl, which apparently made his food taste gross. Okay, here, kiss each other. Come on. Come on, lick each other's tongues. Yeah, lick each other's tongues. Crackers, you get in on this. No. No, Crackers, stop trying to steal all of it. Stop trying to bite the whole thing and scrape it out. You are so fat, Crackers. Stop trying to run away. I'm just trying to prevent you from being disgusting. Wow, Pud. Pud, you really like these ones. I mean, it is gross, but he probably should have thought of that before he vomited in his food. And then tried to eat it and didn't like it, so he just vomited, you know, more food. Kind of a vicious cycle he created for himself there. None of the other cats were mad that the food had vomited in it. They weren't telling me. But they were probably eating out of the other food bowls. Crackers likes the big food bowl. There's a couple of bowls down there so that hot dog can't be horrible to Bud. He still tries, though. Doesn't he? Don't you, buddy? Hot dog's the baby. And the cutest. We got some more creamy cat tit on the way. But they seemed to like this free one I got on Vine pretty good. Which is... I can't read that. Mans? Mayons? Oh, that's upside down. Snowy? Snowy real fish. Oh, Box, how you doing tonight? I almost missed that. Only vomit food. Box, are you also hungry? Oops. Hang on, I gotta get that. Enjoy random camera movement. While I do that, there we go. Pud has left. These guys are ready to get drugged. Crackers. There you go. And some bonus drugs for Pud later. And for you guys now. And now Mario Maker time. Yeah, but I'm good on the fish tube. What fish tube? What fish tube are you talking about? Next. DWS. KXX. 07G. Good on the fish tube. Oh, God. You don't mean those fish hot dogs, do you? I told Hot... That's the one I put in there. That I already disliked. Next again. There we go. Snoop, let's see what you got here. Heidi was getting these horrifying, horrible fucking, like, fish hot dog things. Like, Korean fish hot dog things, I think. Oh, God, and they were just... Oh, hey. Thanks a lot for the sub. I'm rich. Really appreciate that. 100% of the funds from those subscriptions go to buying me stuff. Well, stuff that I need. Not even stuff that I want. Fish tube. Oh, yeah. That one was fishy. Oh, I have the bag here still. Snowy. Wild caught tuna and fish. 4-pack. They like it. Don't want what they're having. Well, off. You probably also don't want fish hot dogs, which are the worst smelling thing I've ever smelled. Lick the ice up. It's certainly a level name. Let's take a peek. Yeah, I've had some tooth problems for a while, and yesterday I was trying to get Dennis to take a look at it, and the guy who worked on the tooth, who did 2 root canals on the same tooth, was just like, oh, I don't know. He referred me out to somebody who doesn't take any insurance. And although the insurance that I have, the cheap poor people unemployment insurance, says it should cover it, it seems like they don't, or there's nobody in the entire state that does. For dinner, I'll have to work. I'll be working on putting together more of my collab with socks. See? Wait, is that the last troll level, or is this the troll level after the last troll level? Doot. Is those dings? Well, that's somebody else. I get to that later. Bananzab. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? Ah, haven't ruled out collabs. That's how they keep pulling you back in. That's how they keep you in it. You hate troll levels? That's racist. I don't exclusively require troll levels, but I like them and accept them. And even the levels that, you know, I don't like that much, you know, I don't go that far. You know, people want to play precision levels, that's fine. Wait, is that a Carl emote? No, it's not. Okay. Would not make sense. Yeah. Yeah, just imagine how many people have played just the worst goddamn troll levels, and then they're like, oh, okay, this is what those are? Very, very awkward little initial thing that we're doing there. Doesn't seem like we're doing Kaizo, though. We're just doing really, really awkward jumps. Esports. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And then we're doing a icicle jump over there. Ugh. I don't like to play trolls. Yeah, I get that. I didn't at first. Then it clicked. Oh. Well, give it a couple of shots. I don't know what you're going for here. Yeah. Like some kind of a precision platformery thing, but more in just a really awkward way. Like the goal is to try and stretch jumps out to make them as awkward as possible. I don't know, you see that sometimes with people trying to make a more difficult traditional-ish concept, but it never really feels like it lands so good. Like it never flows good to do really awkward, really tight jumps. Ugh. We probably could get that if we did it exactly right, but I'm pretty sure the intention is for me to land on there. Just scream in a good way? Are you prepositioning me? I'm gonna need more. 5 doesn't get you much. Foot pictures are free on the OnlyFans. Oh, but yeah, the stupid insurance stuff yesterday, I spent a couple hours on and was just so angry I couldn't function. Oops. Really wanted to just kill dentists. And it's been a culmination of so many frustrating things. So I had a tooth pulled a couple of years back, and then my dentist was gonna do it. She said she was training to do oh, maybe we could just skip that. I think we could just skip that. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of cheese there. She said she was training to do implantation so that she would do it for me as soon as she was able to. And then she bailed after like 2 years, and I can't find her anymore. I don't know where she went. She had a really generic Asian name. Very, very generic. There's like 70 of them on Facebook just around here. But I think she moved out of state, and it's super frustrating. Kind of wish I knew. So then I was getting set up with a new dentist, but since it was close to my house, because I figured I'd go with the same dental clinic closer to my house, they set me up as a new patient, so it took like 14 months before they would see me. And then I saw some old man who sucked a dick, and it was a bunch of fuckery. Then there was some weird substitute guy, because he wasn't there the next time, and they didn't want to set up the thing. He wanted to do the initial care and get x-rays before I figured out what to do, so it's just been years of fucking dicking around. On the implant that I need, and then now this other one needs to come out. The guy who did the root canals on it fucked it up, and Yeah, this is that thing where you don't understand Kaizo or difficulty. You're trying to make the hardest thing you can make, but you don't know what makes a hard thing fun. Like Cargo Cult, Dark Souls kind of thing. And I'm not even saying that you have to make Kaizo to make a hard level, or you have to make precision. You don't have to color inside the lines. But if you do color outside the lines, it shouldn't feel like a random mishmash of the most annoying or difficult thing that you can come up with. Oh, actually, I think we could sneak up there and steal that, and then we can tank a hit with it. Oh, good. I can't wait for the Skibbity Toilet Minecraft movie crossover. Okay, well, let's take a look at it in the viewer. If the viewer's working. Viewer's been a little finicky. Oh, no, it's working. Ooh, that was so fast. Is it fixed now? I haven't been trying to look at it for a while. Let's see what else we're doing here before we move forward. Michael Bay. Reality being this stupid is ruining satire. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. Michael Bay directing a Skibbity Toilet movie sounds like a shitty South Park joke where they're just taking pot shots at him for being an idiot. And now that's just reality? Like, are you fucking kidding me? I've never been like a big let people enjoy things kind of guy. I've been, you know, if it's cringe, call it cringe. If people should not be eating shit, tell them to stop eating shit. I feel like we're so far we're on a road, man. We're on a road to everybody eating shit. And the last few holdouts being like, I don't want to eat the poop. Yeah, trying to get these guys going is just janky. And like, if you want to set something up like Chain Chomp dicking around like this, if you put a spring next to the Chain Chomp, he will be reliably and repeatedly stretched out. Then you can build up like a switch, a door that flips open and shut. Like a crusher type of thing that flips open really, really fast and is very threatening, but is doable and deal withable, rather than having to deal with chain chomps and their RNG and their nonsense. And the best bet is going to be the cheese that I was doing, and then you come up here and take this, and then you try to work your way through it as best you can. And then we have some kind of awkward wall jumps. Door here that goes... What are we doing? What is this? What is this indicator? There's no Kaizo blocks in here. So maybe you wanted the player to... Oh, I do not know what you want the player to do here. Door. I'm guessing these are mandatory. Oh yeah, nothing else to do, so the door is next. In a hole for some reason. This is a hard to parse piece of nonsense over here. What are we doing? Huh. I can't really parse that. It looks stupid, but I can't really parse it into something. A bunch of bob-ombs that we need to, what, kill? And then get the vine? Get one of the vines going up before they break them, it looks like? So that we can get another red coin. Oops. Grab the wrong browser. Ooh, I dragged the browser weird. Hang on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, have you ever played a level that somebody like this and then thought it was really fun? This level requires it's just not fun. It's not a fun concept. What is our breakout? Oh, the breakout here is that we're going to drag a bob-omb over here to blast those out. Yikes. Okay. What are we doing behind this one way over here? We can also blast that out if red is open. Oh, which is what happens here. Then we flip the switch again. Unless we cheese out red still being solid, which... Wouldn't it be? Yeah, red would be solid on our way here. Oh. Red is solid on our way here. Oh, yeah, so this will be open. So we're flipping that. Okay. Yeah. And then we're bomb through here, and then we're getting that out of there. Yeah. Yeah, the strong impression is trying to make something hard, but not having a good handle on, like, if you want to make something hard, you should play something hard. You should spend more time playing hard things so that you understand what makes hard things fun, what makes hard things feel fun. This lacks every single thing that would make a hard thing feel fun. Just curious, do you get lucky and mostly good viewer levels or mostly junk? It varies. Some days good, mostly good, I would say. Some days this kind of thing. Yeah. Play pro levels. Play hard levels. Play difficult levels that you enjoy, and then compare them as objectively as you can to this kind of level, and hopefully it'll start to click. But don't try to make hard levels that are hard for you to upload because you feel like you should, because it's not going to be fun for anyone. No one's going to enjoy this. There is no audience for that. Shadow, let's see what you got here. I missed a bunch here. The Onion is going to start. Well, that's been a thing too. That's been a joke for a while with it being harder and harder for Onion articles to sound unbelievable, especially in the current political climate. Esports or Onion articles just coming true. Just wait. Kids will be running the mines. Kids will be putting together iPhones. Just a couple of years, probably. 5F. NMV. 21H. Somebody's... Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yep. Sorry. Nope. That would sound like satire if we were a better species. American children, because we're going to get rid of every single brown person that we can, except for, I guess, maybe we'll allow a couple of Asians. We'll do Africans, white Africans, for some diversity. We'll call that diversity, and then we'll probably keep some Asians. Okay, hot dog, stay away from my coffee. And then, you know, we won't have anyone else to pick the fields and make the tiny iPhones in our new North Korea state. So we'll just use the children, because somebody's got to do it, because groceries are expensive. And what do they need school for? Really? Oh, P-Switch Playhouse 2. Let's go. Oh, sorry, hot dog. He's mad. Excuse me? What are we doing here? What is, Hot dog does need coffee. What are we doing here? That's the whole thing, is 30 seconds of easy jumps and then one kind of long one that we need a little more speed for. Hot dog, you're eclipsing my thingy here, my pet thing. He's so cute. He's so cute. Feel like you've seen this level? Does it get better? No. Got him. Ugh. I guess we could yank one of those on the way out. Yeah, we don't have a clear condition. And Shadow Ranger, just to be clear, what's your age range, so I don't say anything that would be deeply inappropriate for you to hear? Are you over 18 or under 18? Yeah, we need P-Speed for that. But yeah, very frustrated yesterday. Probably gonna have to just pay out of pocket for stupid implants. Can't keep getting dental infections because that's really bad for your bones. You don't want that. So I got to do something here. I would really like to get dental care established, but the dental people the dentists who take unemployed person insurance, are limited and scheduling way far out, so I can't really get another opinion on if there's anything else we can do to keep the tooth. I've had 2 root canals. Keeps getting infected. Pretty sure I'm fine. Wow, so you wanted to make a second area. You were like, you know, we should do a second one. We should build a second area. And you tried to iterate a little bit. Do you not hold Y? I'm pretty sure so you don't hold Y. So you were doing this all walking, maybe? Maybe that was the challenge? No, there's no way you would have made that first one without holding Y. What in the fuck is this level? What the hell was your goal? This is the second one. You made 2 of these? You've got like 8% of an idea there and then you just stopped. How in the fuck did that have 100 likes? Oh, it's from 2019. Jesus Christ, is that old? From 2019. Have you been bringing this one level to viewer level streams since 2019 and collected like 100 likes since then? That is the only thing I can think of. Maybe I saw the first? Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the sequel. Did I type it wrong? No. That is the correct level code, 65FNMV51H. I want to see the first one. Wait, that's P-Switch Playhouse 2. No, first one. Maybe it was re-uploaded later. Yikes. Yikes. I'm trying to think of, like, constructive feedback there. I mean, the player should do more, right? If you go back and play Super Mario World, if you go back and play Super Mario Brothers, not one single level had that little in it. Had that little interaction in it. There was nothing there. It was just a couple of jumps on auto scroll level. I don't even understand how you make a level like that. And then bring it to other people. PYT-RVF. Okay, here's what it is. Okay, that was your friend's level, but you don't really like him. You think your friend is an asshole, and you think it would hurt his feelings to get some other asshole to say mean things about his level because he really likes it, but, like, I don't know, he's, got, like, brain damage and can't make good levels, so you... I can't come up with even an imaginary story where that makes sense. Put more in a level. Bananzab, please have this be normal. Looks normal. Looks like you put some effort into trying to cut out some cave stuff there. The wetland roadways are overrun with spikes. Don't let them stop you. I'm gonna pause for just a sec. Esports. Because my air conditioner is, I don't know, getting hot air blasts on it from my computer, and it's decided to make it 62 degrees in here, and I'm going to die. That is too cold. Nothing I like less than turning off the AC and turning on the heat, but it is really cold, and my toes are cold. Oh, yeah, my toes are really cold. Oh. Yikes. Casey, I wonder where you saw that. I really wonder now if they've been submitting that level to streamers for like, 6 goddamn years. Hi, Pud. I like 64, generally. 64 to 66 a really good temp for me most of the time. If I'm really, really sick or really, really, really upset, I tend to cool off and want to be warmer. But the rest of the time, I'm just a furnace. But yeah, I was in the rain a lot today. I had a doctor's appointment today. Like it at 69 at the nice temperature. Yeah, that's where me and Heidi compromise. She doesn't want it to be 66 in the bedroom. She doesn't want it to be 66 anyway. Yeah, I had a ultrasound today on my nuts. And the lady can't tell you if it's a hernia. So that's fine. Okay, so we're doing car stuff, and we're on timers. I'm probably supposed to do car stuff better. Let's see what happens if I dick around. Looking forward to seeing how you interact with my indicators. Well, I ditched the car. So now I'm gonna make some more choices and just take a little peek here. That was weird. What caused that? That was really weird. I landed on the speed pad and did not speed. What is that? Springs do that? Springs just kill the speed pads? So does the speed pad pick up after a second? Like after he's done being wiggly, all of a sudden he can go on the speed pad? Hang on. I'll definitely pay attention to your indicators in a second here. Okay. Okay, so that's not really that interesting a mechanic. That was kind of that like weird like thrown back state that you go into. Well, you did put a spring over there. I was going to say, I would like there to be a spring. Okay, alright. Perhaps underwater is a little awkward. That's apparently where we're going to end up. Okay, interesting. Useful for momentum trolls. Yeah, it's pretty weird. 3D World has a lot of really, really weird interactions. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Pretty sure that's wrong. Yeah, I know I'm off, but I feel like I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding the pathing. The last one's up there. Okay, you missed that one. Here. Being really cute, distracting. I'm gonna need more cameras so you guys can see hot dogs being cute over here. Oh, wait. No, I think that was correct. Okay. Okay, no, the indicators read all right. Wrong? That had to be wrong. And we do need the car. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, and I hate being somebody who says it, but sometimes coin trails are really helpful. And we have a little bit. Kind of establishing the path a little bit here. But I'm not sure, am I supposed to do that and then go over? I'm pretty sure. But then what are those other two springs for? Yeah. That looks correct. Yeah, more cameras. I do have one more HDMI port, but I will have to modify my PC case to get to it. The extremely janky way that my capture card is hooked up makes me feel a little like angry and embarrassed. I spent so much time literally reading motherboard manuals to make sure I got one that had the correct bandwidth for the ports. And I finally found one, but did not pay attention to the location, and it just wasn't workable. So now I have an extension plugged into it and it's like hanging weird. It works. It works fine. This is the first one. Got it this time. In what? I don't think we can bounce on spike walls, can we? Oh, do I wish we had a checkpoint? I feel like we're not gonna. In a speedrunning level? At least see what we're looking at here. Can't see nothing. Kind of nice if I could die. There's some room over here. You could give me a place to die. Yeah, that's what I keep thinking about, Casey. I wrote down what we were talking about several weeks ago. There were a lot of good ideas in there. But I keep thinking about too. I've been thinking about yeah, I turned wrongly. Doing a different layout that has a little bit more room for crap, so I can put more stupid crap on the screen, which I don't like. I kind of like just gameplay, but I also like, you know, heart rate and gameplay stuff. I don't like too much stuff, but I have too much stuff. That's what it boils down to. But I could, you know, I could just switch it. I could just have a button. So if the cats are doing cute stuff, then switch to the one that shows the cats. And if the cats are not doing anything, then switch back to just the game. Or try to make the cats do cute stuff. Yeah, I mean, we figured out the pathing on the first one, and it wasn't too bad. But it does feel like some of the pathing is a little... Very, very, very easy to miss that first coin, which also means a lot of starting over and being frustrated and wasting 7 seconds, 8 seconds to die. Oh, another 7-ish seconds, right, to get on the car. Yeah, 5-ish seconds. You can set up a car. There's a way to set up the car so that the guy gets hit out of it, and I think you can flip it around too. I don't recall exactly how, but you definitely can at least kill the guy that's in it. But I really don't like that after I finally... Every 15 seconds of waiting. Okay, I have control. Oh, missed the jump. Now I have to start over or kill myself. Now we wait. Okay, now I get to try it again. Like, the first coin should be autopilot. Especially since we're kind of establishing how this works. There's no good reason at all for the first coin to be the hardest thing in the first room. That's just stupid. Especially since we can't even predict what how tight the timer's going to be. Really annoying to set that up because the player is going to feel pressure to make sure they get the first one. Just give it to them. Well, I want that jump to be hard. Okay, great. Then have that be the last jump. Then rework the pathing so the player comes back here. Is that what you wanted me to do there? Is that why those are there? And then I'm supposed to do this? Yeah, it's really hard to sort out what your intended pathing is for the player. First thing, if you wait, he does die? Well, I assume I'm not supposed to wait because you gave me 100 seconds. Yeah, if you do want the player to be allowed to wait, here's a tip. Don't give them 100 seconds. When you start the level with less than, you know, with any amount of time that starts the timer, under 100 seconds or under, you're putting pressure on the player to move as fast as they can. They're not necessary. You don't necessarily need to assume, oh, obviously it's a speed run and not every second counts, but I feel like most people are gonna. So that feels like what's supposed to happen. I think the other thing was just skipping something. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would we do that? And we can't jump there, so it just turns messy. Yeah, actually having the player maneuver the car underwater a little bit, really, really, really awkward. So I'm not... Oh, I guess I took damage. Oh. Hot dog. Oh, he's got some crud in his eye. Hey, buddy, come here quick. Let me clean out your eyeball, buddy. Oh, that's big. That's gross, dude. Oh, bud, what is... Oh, it's catnip. Buddy, you had catnip in your eye. Yeah, a lot of softies. A lot of little soft locks. And then he turns around, too. Yeah, you can automate that. You can even automate that in a way where the player is going fast and then lands on it after it's set up correctly, which would be a lot smoother. Yeah, skipping that and doing it this way works a lot better. And I honestly don't know if you intended for me to hit those springs or what, but that works a lot better if we do that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Hot Dog had eye nip trapped in his little eyeball. What do you want me to do there? It doesn't even make sense. Wait a fucking second here. All we need to do is get the car to there. Okay. Yeah, we can cheese this one. We can cheese the shit out of this one. Yeah, especially what you're setting up here. It doesn't seem like you're necessarily trying to force the player to speedrun the level. You just, maybe you selected 100 seconds because it took less than 100 seconds, so you thought that would be a nice round number, but puts a lot of pressure on the player, which doesn't feel necessary. Yeah, getting that first coin is significantly more difficult than every other thing in the first room. That first coin is fucked. That first coin literally ruins the level. Okay, I think we can just cheese this one. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, we can cheese this one. Just go grab the key on foot and then come back and do the other thing. I don't understand at all what you want the player to do in that second room there. Oh. That first coin, no matter what we're doing here, that first coin should not be that stupid. That is by far one of the most difficult interactions in the level. To get that correct, no matter what your difficulty target is for the level, the first thing that you do should not be the most difficult thing. It should be the most easy thing. The level is not going to flow good if you make the player do something really, really awkward as the first. I get I don't have like terrible anxiety generally, but I get pretty goddamn anxious when you get that hold music thing where you get to hear like 5 seconds of like hold music and it's something annoying, and then it immediately is like, your call's important to us, or you're in line and someone will be with you right away. Like, are you kidding me? Can you, for the love of God, please, can you just play the music? I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear over and over again that my position in line is important to you or whatever. Fuck off. Let the music play, or just have it be muted. Just have it be muted. Don't play anything. But the one thing I don't want to hear is 10 seconds of something stupid over and over and over again. Definitely having anxiety. Any stuff is stupid. It's very annoying to not be able to do any lifting or exercise. Oh yeah, we should just ditch this. But also the ultrasound tech will not tell you anything, so now I have to wait longer to hear more stuff. been really annoying. It's nice that medical stuff is covered and I can have an actual doctor. My previous employment insurance was fake. I think it was the worst thing that they could possibly do. Oh. Yeah, there's so much here that it's just pointlessly awkward. And it's very, very easy for you, like, if that was the first thing that happened to you, you would assume that you did it wrong and you would not understand what's happening. No, I know they're not. I just hate that. I mean, I know what they're charging for those scans if insurance wasn't covering it or whatever. You can afford to have a doctor come in and be like, yeah, looks like something bad. Or, nope, doesn't look like there's anything wrong. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much here that just ends up sucking time in. It's not, like, inherently, it's not an inherently bad idea to do a car level, doing above and below water, and you could do some kind of interesting stuff with that. We have some kind of interesting interactions here, but this first thing is just so tight. So exceptionally difficult. It's one of those things that, I don't know, that you should have reworked, because it's way, way, way harder than it looks if you were getting it every single time. Turn the spring manually when you're supposed to let the spring propel you in the second section. Make sure you let the spring turn you. Nothing about that felt correct. So now it's like an auto level a little bit. And then we're supposed to jump? Yeah, fuck you. There's no way for the player to know that that's supposed to be auto after the first part was not supposed to be auto. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking there, but pivoting to a kind of auto segment there that is hard to understand. The cheese honestly still might have been easier just based on how hard it is to understand. Checkpoints would definitely help, especially since you're not using any clear conditions. Yeah, checkpoints would help. A lot would help. But checkpoints would definitely help. If you expect for the player to not push any buttons, maybe figure out a way to indicate clearly where you expect the car to be at all times and set up that expectation for the player. Yeah, see, no manual turning did not feel like the case at all. That didn't feel like the case at any point, just based on what we saw in the beginning here. Nothing about this made me feel like I wasn't supposed to turn myself. Yeah. Yeah, especially since the first thing that you expect the player to do is, I guess, wait to get turned by the spring, but nothing enforces that or makes me want to do that. There's nothing that sets that up. So then I assume I am supposed to be in control because it's, you know, what we're doing. Did it say no D-pad or something? That's worse. Yeah, it's worse. Then it's harder. Yeah. Yeah, you have this personal expectation that the player doesn't do any manual turning. Did you see how I never thought of that at any point, and that didn't stick out anywhere in the level, and that idea wasn't visible? And it seemed to make the level harder than manual control, and that people generally expect to control their character? Yeah, weird. Concept's okay. Make sure the player, you know, understands what you're going for there. Okay, let's take a look at MMC level. Sports. Oh yeah, we were looking at that 3 good Zelda level, and I think we got stuck. I don't remember if I was angry and decided to move on, or if I just didn't solve it and then we wrapped up. Yeah, it's been Maybe it's good I was gone yesterday. Yeah, attempted, didn't go from there. Okay. 8% clear rate. Let's take another peek. It's possible I was just dumb. Always possible. That's true. Oh. Do. Actual doctor did help with my heartburn though. I've been taking the same heartburn meds forever. Omeprazole and take them at night before bed. Always worked a little, worked okay. I get heartburn most days, but not too much, a lot less. Lady points out that at some point in the last couple of years, I don't know, 10 years ago, at some point, it became clear that taking them, especially in the morning, but before you eat, as early as you can before you eat, makes them work significantly better. And taking them with that other, with Pepsid, I think, pamethidine, famotidine, however the fuck you say it, makes it much more effective. I started doing that, instantly stopped having heartburn. I haven't had heartburn in like 2 weeks, which has almost it basically never happened. Pipe is internal. Been really nice. Dental stuff's gonna suck, but some long-running stuff I'm getting taken care of since I have. The dental sucks. The actual health insurance is pretty good for unemployed people. Now, the reason why taking a job at a really small place kind of sucks a little bit. There we go. Goddamn. Yeah, Dungeon Map. Hey, Barnstorm, how you doing? Yeah, this is a 3 good 7 MMC link level, not a troll level, just a regular level, which, you know, there are lots of people who make troll levels who also make regular levels. It seemed weird. Got a map. Map hasn't been too confusing. There aren't 1,000 indicators on the map, which is really nice. But I still got lost. I got stuck last time, and I don't remember what I did wrong. I'm hoping that I'm less tired today, and I will solve it. Am I just supposed to go back? Maybe I'm not supposed to. I think we did we get a checkpoint last time? I think we got a checkpoint. Falls? Oh no, not enough. Can't make it up to there. We missed some. Rule Spawn, how you doing tonight? I think I can reach the red one from here. A very large string on... Oh, that's from a wig. That's not a string, that's a hair. Oop, he fell. Magnet did not break. That's good. Doing all right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I did pretty bad yesterday. I'm not usually like, I'm too frustrated to exist. I can't function like this. But I was very angry yesterday, trying to find a dentist who would talk to me. And wow, and green? Oh, green's gone. Nope. Roll again. Pick a different color. Green fell somewhere very, very, very far away that I can't get to. It's on a list. But it's like, he's behind the server rack that's under my computer. Yellow. And I am gonna get to it. I have to get back there anyway for something else. I'm not gonna get to it right now. Yellow's giving me some trouble. Yellow has stiffened up a little bit. There we go. Come here. What I really want is just like a thing I pull down, probably like right here with just a bunch of stuff I can grab for the stupid stuff on my head stuff. That would be nice. All in one spot. I guess I could throw all of them in that box. But the Metroids I like having up on that shelf where they can be decorative. The yellow one looks kind of green. You Reddit link with a picture? Oh, I see it. Discord was scrolled down a little bit and somebody else sent me a lot of messages. Let's see here. That's pretty fun. Pull that up. I have a similar. Is that the stupid NZXT one? I think I have the same block. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yep, I have the same one in the same orientation. The GIF that I usually have on it is much worse. It is still heat related. Actually, I think there's a picture of it. Oh yeah, there's a picture of it in the picture of the crab that I shared a while back on the Discord, but it's a cock shooting fire. I landed on a similar thought to that gentleman. But mine, oh yeah, they're gonna starve to death while we work on this Zelda level. A hot dog looks majestic. Was Pud licking crackers and I missed it? Good for Pud. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. That's what. I don't want to live react. There it is. There it was. There it went. I don't like NZXT. They're a terrible company. The cooler was so much cheaper than the next comparable 360mm rad cooler that I was like, no, there's no right way not to get it. I'm pretty sure when you get something that's that much on sale that it probably is hurting them. Either way, I'm cheap. So were we supposed... No, we can't climb any further either. That's not it. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. So this is where we're going. Okay. We're going here. Okay. This is redeemed. But yeah, I was trying to... I have Medicare, Medicaid, whichever one they give to poor people, because I'm unemployed, so I qualify for it, so I got on that shit. And the medical coverage has been pretty good. I did not think that was the case. I thought it was bad because it was bad for me as a kid, but I think my mom was just very lazy. Piece of shit. But the medical coverage has been really good, so I was trying to get some of the dental stuff taken care of. It turns out the dental coverage is terrible, and trying to get support from them is... I would rather pull my teeth out than interact with them again. And everything, all the paperwork, everything about it is terrible and out of date and wrong, and literally uses the wrong medical terms that, like, you get a definition of them from, like, a medical dictionary. It's something for spinal stuff, and there's no dental definition, but it's in there for the unique cases in which, apparently if you need spinal surgery, then they'll cover dental implants. That honestly might be what the case is. I have no fucking idea. It was so fucking frustrating. I found the, like, state official who is responsible for handling complaints about the system, who I contacted, who did get back to me and was like, oh yeah, it doesn't cover implants. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It says it does. in this one specific spinal surgery thing. In the dental paperwork. The whole thing was super frustrating. It's just so goddamn I'm glad I'm getting stuff taken care of, and I figure if I find a job, having to deal with the insurance transition means it'll be a while before I can get stuff taken care of. But I also wish I had slowed down a little bit and did not do all these things at once, because it's so goddamn annoying to have to talk to doctors and shit all the time. Oh, I see it. I see it. I think one thing that would really help is, man, selecting a tile set where, the hard blocks are different colors than the ground tiles. Here's the clip. Here's the clip. We're gonna die again. Oh, I fucking remember.
There's a picture of it in the picture of the crab that I shared a while
I thought
back.
it doesn't autoplay. Why did it start autoplaying when I middle clicked? Oof. Sorry if that burned your ears as bad as mine. Yeah, we got here and then I got stuck. So, spoilers, please. If anybody has any ideas, scream them. If this doesn't work, arrows don't work, we can't jump that high, we can't boost high enough to stab it, nothing else seems to work over here. We can't get up on the left side here. Yeah, nothing else we can do here. Why, I can't interact with the snake block. Yeah, there's no way for me to, like, make this thing go up. It would be if I could, but I can't. Unless there's some way to trigger those that I'm not aware of. Bomb will do it. Arrow will never do it. Can do it. Sword can do it. But we can't get up high enough to stab it. I don't think a bomb explosion will trigger it, even if we cook a bomb. Yeah. So I have no idea how to interact with that, and I have no idea what to do further. It's not a troll level. It's supposed to just be a Zelda level. Oh, we did get a checkpoint. Good. Maybe it is. Well, it doesn't. Okay, hang on. The description in the 7MMC thing is this. Navigate a winding link dungeon by changing the height of a central pillar. It doesn't say it's a troll level. It talks about trolls, but it sounds like it's a Zelda level. This was super long. That's, yeah, that sounds right. Oh, man. Did not need to do that again. I'm sure it's not a troll in this guy as well. Oh. Everything's a troll in disguise if you're dumb enough. But yeah, tomorrow I have an eye appointment. And then, besides the hernia stuff, I think I'm done with appointments for a while. Hopefully the hernia stuff is minor. Maybe it's the ultimate troll by trolling you in a level disguised to be a Link level. I always thought it would be so funny to have, like, a legitimately good little troll level hidden as, like, a dev exit in an otherwise normal level. But I feel like the person who could make, like, a good Kaizo level or whatever with a dev exit that was a really good troll level, like, why? Why wouldn't that just be 2 levels? And who would make that level? Okay, no, we want to do this first. Oh, I'm an idiot! I see it now. I see the solution now. I can see the solve. Thank God there's a checkpoint near here. We want to flip the switches so that we can... Oh, no. Are you fucking kidding me? It's fine. It's fine. I'm ready for it this time. But fuck you, Nintendo. Oh, 7:55. Oh, no, that, since we switched the time, that will cut into what we're doing here a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. We'll wrap up with something else. There's nobody in queue anyway. Download it. No, I'm just in it. We still have an hour. Yeah, that's a good point, too. I should download stuff. Especially if it looks like it'll be long. Okay, doing that. Now we can break this block. Oh. But yeah, the hernia stuff has me angry. The groin pain has not stopped since I got sick. Barnstorm, thanks for dropping something in there. I've had intermittent, weird groin pain for a while, and my dad, it turns out, has had like 4 goddamn hernias. He's just the fucking hernia master. And now we need to reload that and make that go the other way. I didn't realize that would go through a bridge. That's what I was missing, is the room esports does train us to come in and out, but I didn't think that would cut through a bridge like that. That's the solve that we were missing because we're dumb. You know, nobody else pointed it out either, so, we're all dumb together. What the fuck are we doing now? Oh, wait, no. What? Oh, wait, yes. Okay, I see it. I see it. Yeah, toss a bomb and then get down there before the bomb's done. I thought, like, somehow I was gonna get pushed down with Snake Block. Is that faster? Oh my god, finally. Finally! Oh, progress. That was weird. Why did it turn around like that? I really feel like I'm gonna get trolled. What in the hell is that, man? Oh my god. Well, we can do that on both sides. It benefits no one. Cannons point towards the side of the room you load in on. Oh, it's just weird that when we first entered the room, it seemed like it switched. Like it started facing left, and then very quickly flipped to the right. I feel like I haven't seen that before. I could just be blind. Okay, that does reach. Now to let us get back up here. Okay, cute. Very cute. What the fuck? What in the fuck is this? No! I liked how simple the map was. What are you doing? Ugh. Yeah. I don't like having a pause screen map. Missed something in here last time? Probably. Jesus Christ. Looked at this map about 1 second of my playthrough and then I just winged it. That's what I'm gonna do. I took screenshots for when I get stuck and lost. Oh, okay. It was because it dropped for a sec. It wasn't, it's not sitting there. It drops into that position. Weird. Then we need to loop around to get that coin. Oh, interesting. Reusable checkpoint. But, okay. Reusable checkpoint makes... Never mind, fuck you. I guess if we looped, we could reuse it. We'll come back to it. I don't think we need to. We might need Oh, no, no, this is the loop. This is the circle. Yeah, and it flips around once it lands. That's weird. Okay, I guess we're not reusing that checkpoint. It definitely feels like I should be allowed to. But maybe not. I'm definitely missing something on where I'm supposed to be going. I can keep backtracking, and I feel like that's what we should do. Yeah, I assume it would be reusable once we have more red coins. Can I do something here now? Probably not. Maybe. Not usefully. Oh, hey, look at that. New hole to go down. Oh, there's a shortcut. Okay, that's fucking cute. Like the soul style, like, crack open shortcut that we did there. That was neat. Damn. Can I please touch it? Let me touch it. I don't know where that last key coin is. Oh, we can land on that. Okay. Maybe we're supposed to come up here and break this for some reason? I don't know why. Yeah. Okay. Does this change anything? Does that let me get the checkpoint? I'm in trouble. I'm in so much trouble. Oh, and we're gonna have to redo all that. Yeah, we gotta do that whole loop differently to get the actual checkpoint. What if I fucking book it out of this pipe? Can I just run across and get it? No. Absolutely not. That's how Link died. What compelled me to do that? Ugh. I've been playing back through Llama Llama 2 and Demon Souls. I think I can get all this going in my head and make it work. I'm not going to blow that up this time. So I absolutely need to. So that I can try to reuse that goddamn checkpoint. If possible. Ow. This house has been okay so far. A remake on the PS5. I borrowed a PS5 from a buddy. It's good. The combat's good. Other than that, systems feel a little old, but I'm very, very early on. I just did the first boss. So I'm hoping it starts to come together after a little bit. I'm a little worried it's going to be like Dark Souls, where like it's obviously important, and was really good at the time, but you know doesn't hold up as well today. But they remade it, so I imagine it has to a little bit. It can't just be Sony horned up to the IP. We'll see. It'll probably come. I wonder if I would like Dark Souls now more that I'm indoctrinated. That's a one-way. This is where we should go, I guess. Yeah, it's the only place we can go. Okay, door's closed. Oh, we need that in a different state. God damn it. We gotta flip that around. Weird room over here. No, wrong. It wasn't just stab the POW and run away. Grab the POW, flip the switch. Now we can run. One way, right? But there might be a coin over here. No, there's no coin over here. Just the one way to get the to get that other coin, the red coin, right here. I swear we had 3 or 4 last time we died, but I am having a little bit of trouble tracking all of this all at once. This'll fall now. But we can't do anything in between with it. So we must be leaving. This was such a fun level to play test. Is that a serious or sarcastic fun? Ugh. Oh yeah, we got that other coin, and then we moved back. Because it seems like it has a relatively good concept, but it is very, very, very long. Oh, you frustrated the hell out of him? Well, good. Ugh. Legit skipped half the level with a precise jump. Good. I think last time we couldn't do anything. Yeah, this is nothing. Eventually there's a block over there, but it's nothing for now. We can't go back up there unless we flip the thing around. So I guess back down here is the shortcut. Nothing else on the way back anyway. But we're still not in a useful position here for anything. We can get up to this block, so we can try breaking this and seeing if something changes when we respawn the room. I feel like 2 different entire MMC installations had problems with levels that never end. Would you like a hint? Yeah, tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here. Because I'm going to run out of time again before I get another checkpoint, and then I'm going to be sad. And I think that's one of the things that really, really, really... Like, I don't necessarily think that levels like this are bad in Mario Maker, but I do think that's one of the things that makes it really hard to balance these in a way that's approachable. I get flustered by the timer, and then I start trying to look for, like, it wouldn't take that long, so what's the solve? And then I just get lost. Change the on-off block and go back where you just broke the block. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to make a bunch of loops and see if anything changed again, and forget it. Felt like 2 levels? Yeah. We need an unlimited timer. We need an unlimited timer. I don't think there's a good reason not to give us an unlimited timer, other than the idea of a soft lock, but an 8-minute soft lock is essentially eternity anyway, so just give us an unlimited option. Flipped it. Came back. Oh, okay, now I go up here. Okay, yep, I missed it. Burp. Esports. Esports. Some more switches. I assumed that room was mostly supposed to be a visual thing. I did not put together at all that I was supposed to keep using it. Okay, now if I make my way all the way back to the start, I can go in there and do that. Which I think we had a pretty fast shortcut to do. Camera just cut out. Hot Dog had a look, but he wanted his face back. Palm down. Your balls. Okay, that opens this up, which will flip the... Oh, come on. I know there's the shortcut, but also... You could just let me go down there. That's gonna flip the bullet blue blasters. Blil. I deeply enjoy puzzles like this generally. The La Milana games that I don't ever shut the fuck up about are, it's like 80% shit like this. And 20% legitimate just troll level shit. They're great. They're really, really great games if you want to suffer that exact type of puzzle plus... oh no, we missed one! Fuck! But the time pressure really, really, really messes with my capacity to solve a puzzle. It forces me to dump out a lot of appropriate problem solving when it's like a, you know, puzzle platformer type of thing. Which is too bad, because I really love puzzle platforming. Please, for the love of God, let me touch the checkpoint from this way. Let me touch it. Oh, it's broken! Yeah, I would really like the third checkpoint. I want to recycle the second checkpoint and just work my way back from there. This is legitimately too long. We have struggled severely with getting the checkpoint even after figuring it out with a hint. So much time is going to be spent redoing large swaths of the I was trying to say swaths and then sausages came out. Large swathages of the level. Because there isn't enough time to complete it. I do think that is just a general failure. Especially since we have checkpoints so close together. It's probably reused for a recyclable checkpoint thing. Entire first half is cool, but too unrelated to the central mechanic of, like, the tower? Yeah. Well, like, okay, let's do it now. Now I have to do this better. And for some reason that has to be that high, so if you fuck it up, you have to wait a couple seconds. This is what I was probably supposed to do for that. But let's do the rest of this loop here and get the coins that we're missing. Because, of course... Yeah, I mean... I get wanting to get as much in as you can. But the time pressure on what I would consider to be an average-ish player, a plotting but decent player, the amount of time pressure on the player here means that it's going to be very, very difficult to solve level effectively. Oh wait, we should do the other shortcut over there too. I guess we could have flipped it either way. Well, that's... Oh, did that camera really just die on me? Let me power cycle it. Oh, let me just power... No, if I power cycle all the lights, it's gonna be really stupid. I'll just power cycle it. Hang on. It's hot dog. I think the HDMI cable for that camera is giving me a little bit of trouble lately. That one in particular has been cutting out a lot, not when the other ones do. And that HDMI cable is 2.0, but it's incredibly thick and it's old. There it goes. Yeah, I need long HDMI cables that are not shitty. And a lot of Ethernet cables. Man, the number of 25 and 50-foot cables that I grabbed is large. Gonna get into gold soon, which is, instead of limited to under $100 items, it's all kinds of items. Some crazy expensive or valuable ones, tools, stuff like that. I'm turning over the idea of doing stupid, shitty puppet unboxings and selling stuff on Marketplace that I get for free, and having that be my job. And, you know, then streaming a lot. And somehow that all together is enough money to live on. Ugh. No, we only got one of the coins. I think we'll be able to get the other one as we loop back through this way, though. Yeah. Hope so. But there's got to be some way I can turn the stupid vine shit into a hustle. Oh, I had a PS5 power supply popped up today, and I had a thing yet. I didn't have anything else to get, so I grabbed one, and I was looking on eBay, and bought the PS5s. They're about $200 usually, $250 for a bunch that were labeled bad power supply. Putting in a power supply looks easy as fuck, so maybe they lie when they say bad power supply, and they'll be like, I didn't know what else was wrong. But fun fact. Parts are not working is not a magical excuse to lie about what's wrong with it. If you say it's one thing and then it's another thing, you get a refund. eBay does not give a shit. So I get, you know, they sell for like $500-600 fixed. That also seems like a decent little hustle, and I get to take apart consoles and play with them. I'm trying to think about and explore alternative revenue streams because the job market's stupid. Dog is biting Crackers in the face. I wish you guys were nicer to each other. Okay, now I can bomb this over here, right? Now I can go all the way back down there. You guys are very cute. Stop being distracting. Biting each other's faces. Do I need to reload the room again? Being the last coin? I don't know. I assumed it was somewhere on this path that I wasn't seeing. But now I'm wondering if I broke something or missed it in the beginning. Oh, and we have to reload the room facing the other way. Oh. Oh, we have to make the whole loop again. But, I mean, you guys have seen that I have, propensity for recommending products for people. I think playing with stuff and talking about it could kind of slot right into what I already like doing. And maybe make some money, and I can sell the things I'm playing with, and I'm not beholden to anyone for, my response. Because they're provided to me free by a third party. So many goddamn coins. I don't know. I feel like taking total bitch work jobs is like death. And I feel like going back to school would really suck and put a lot of pressure on Heidi. I'm trying to think about alternative revenues. We grab this coin down here. Oh wait, we can get back up here now. Maybe there's something we missed up here. Maybe we were supposed to reload this room with the stake flip so we could grab another coin. Up on the top left. Maybe we didn't go up there yet. There's one that we didn't get. Oh. Can I have a sword, please? Don't make me go down there. Hot dog, leave him alone. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting frustrated. The time pressure is putting a lot of frustration on me because I feel like it's taken me 5 goddamn minutes to collect up just the coins that I had last time. And I'm still missing this one over here, and I don't know why. There we go. Now I have to go back up on the other side with red open. Yeah. I think more of the tower should have been built out of the blocks too. I feel like something to encourage me to explore with different switch states would have been really helpful. I can't parse what this room is supposed to be, but it feels like this is supposed to be a zoomed in map that's telling me where the key coins are. But I feel like it's not very helpful. I feel like I really shouldn't have to take this long to get all this shit so that I can checkpoint again. Oh god, seriously? Seriously? How is this a boss? What's next? What are we doing? There just isn't time for this. Like, I know I can be plotting, but if you're gonna build a level like this, you have to consider people who are gonna be a little slower and making sure that there is at least time to get the solve and then get moving before you run out of all the fucking time in the whole world. I'm not doing it again. We're getting it or we're done. But it's, I still feel like it shits the bed on. On this boss fight here. God damn. Oh, that's the end? Oh, so CP3 was key death? Was CP3 just the key death and then everything automatically set itself up? Okay. Because we didn't touch a checkpoint again. And I was getting really frustrated thinking I had to do a boss fight and that was going to put me on the path for being able to do whatever the next thing was. I still feel like it was too long for its own good though. There has to be some way to make that checkpoint reusable and still allow the player and still cover the key death with the boss fight. Yeah, that's just so goddamn long. I like the concept. But I also think that if we do not have a way to fix the timer, then you have a small, at least a light oh my god, that camera is cutting out way too much. Let me put that on my list. You have an obligation to work within the time that you are allotted. That is one of the lines that it's hard to color outside of. Oh, yeah, a lot of really good ideas. We need more time, but if you don't have the ability to give the player more time, I feel like you have to work within that space. And I do feel like I'm particularly affected by this kind of thing, but you should consider, like the same way that Steve recommended that in a traditional level that you want to be playable by anybody, that you not hold the run button, because some kids don't. Some people are going to explore in an exploration-focused level based on an exploration-focused game with an exploration-focused character. They're going to spend more time exploring and dicking around and feeling it out slowly. You have to be ready for that, for somebody to make the loop twice, for somebody to have to drive by it twice before they see, you know, the numbers on the house. HDMI cable. That's what I'm gonna pull up. Might have to just buy one. I will take a look and see if there's any free ones on the pile here. HDMI 6 and 6, 15. Well, 6, 18. No, we should probably do 25. And then let's just go for 2.1 at this point. I feel like that covers the spread. Covers the spread I care about for a long time. Okay, that's a later problem. Let's look at the next level. Gimmick from Wiltini. Or P7. Oh wait, Barnstorm, you put something in there. Ignore me. Barnstorm, let's see what you got here. Life. P4H. Olg. Go. Don't be a tuna head. Maniac Mansion Bernard. Microwave. One of my favorite terrible games. Was that a really weird not a point and click, but kind of like a something like that on the NES? What did that look like? I think that my sister had it. Oh, yeah, I remember this fucking game. Yeah, it kind of was a point and click in a way, in a more... Yeah, there was kind of a character there that you had still that was moving around. Yeah. Oof, no. God, was that weird. Oh, wow, with commands and everything, go to stairs. Yikes. Yeah, that's man, that must have been rough on the NES. That must have been really, really rough to play on the NES. It always seemed like something that I just that wasn't for me. I never liked point and click games. Couldn't get into them. I couldn't get into it. What the fuck was that? Wario, thanks for dropping a love in the queue. Hey guys, Wario here. Like the real one? I feel like if you were actually Wario, you wouldn't have a name like Wario's Warehouse. It would just be Wario. Or something motorcycle. I feel like Treasure Focus would be too on the nose. I read that Team Music World paid off on your music level reading. Apparently, there's a clip out there somewhere, me looking like I'm good at Mario Maker. I kind of want him to start a little lower, or a little later maybe, scoop me there. But if it's too late, the player's gonna panic and pull back too, so that's tough. Ow. Remember when I one-shot it twice? Don't keep doing the Wario LARP. It's making me uncomfortable. It's weird. It's fucking weird, bud. That's weird. Really weird to be like, man, I'm gonna go give somebody a Mario Maker level and also pretend to be Wario. And also, I'm afraid that you're serious, that you think you're serious. Hype entry was stolen from a troll that you were playing the other week, that I was playing the other week? Well, I forgot. I mean, probably. I might remember it if I did. That's good. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, well, one, I mean, there's more potential for comedy in person. Like, there's a big difference between, like, cosplaying or making a joke or doing a Wario impression in person versus in chat. And two, man, the number of it's easy to be weird. It's easy to be weird in text. The number of people who pop in, especially when it's slow and are super weird, is very high. Although pretending to be Wario, I still would prefer to like really annoying trauma dumping. How do I keep getting them? This used to not work for me. How am I? Oh, come on. SS2210A, how you doing? I feel like it's been a while since I saw you. Thanks for dropping a level in there. We're getting pretty close here at this point to the hammer dropping on maintenance. So fingers crossed we get to him. Maintenance is coming up in about half an hour. Whatever, 20 minutes, some number of minutes. But we'll get to what we get to. Download level. Yeah, I guess I could leave and go download the rest of them. We're not even at the checkpoint yet. That's probably the smart way to do it. Okay, hang on. Then we can pull this back up for, oh no, we can just pull them all out of the downloads. Yeah, good call. See, what happens is sometimes, you know, thinking is hard. I need more room. I need more room. Shit. Can I do this? Okay, I can pick up and move these here. I'm pretty sure this one is one that's fine to delete. Pixel. That was the fake. Was that the fake pixel? I don't know. I don't care. Not right now. Download that one. Then Wario will download. Okay, good call. Nothing stopping me from doing this. N15. 3Q1. 2F. You have a maker code? What level do you want me to take a look at here? Think fast. Is that a ripoff of somebody else's troll level? Well, let's download it and take a peek. It shouldn't be a tiny bit hard. That initial room looks really, 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 really familiar. It looks like a block for block copy of something I've seen before. And sometimes people don't like that. We'll take a peek at it. People usually don't like block for block copies unless you have a really, really good take on it. We'll take a look. We'll take a look and see what it looks like. I'm actually usually really bad at recognizing plagiarism. To the point where, you know, someone should punish me. Surf. Oh, that was a 3 also. Surf. There we go. Block by block reference to another troll level, not a copy. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a peek. ShuShuro! This is, you were... Hang on a sec. Hold the fucking phone. I'm gonna put these all next to each other so I remember. Mario Maker, Carl Sagan, 42. ShuShuro. Are you gonna Box look? Box will look, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't gonna call him out, but if he's still around, yeah, absolutely. He'll be a much better judge of it than me. You absolutely, yeah, you are the one. You've brought me stuff a couple of times before. Not too much in there, ShuShuro. But what's really funny is I have been playing back through MMC levels, right? I'm sorry, I apologize if you don't know English. I feel really bad if you don't know English. I have been playing back through the MMC levels, and then at one point after playing a couple of years, I was like, dude, fuck this. And I went through and I played almost everything that you had made. Like, I played through a ton of levels from you because they were just fucking excellent. 3RF. Is that this most recent one? No. I don't know which one that is. Oh, no, I haven't played this one. Perfect. Great. Yeah, incredibly impressive levels. Okay, no, we were still working on Box's level. Columbus, how you doing tonight? Welcome back, Box. We were talking about you while you were gone. The bed. Okay, let's take a peek here. What was the level code? What was the level code? Oh, for, yeah, here it is. I'll paste it. That was the one in question. I downloaded it also, so we'll take a look at it. But yeah, it was egregious enough that, like, I recognized it, which, I don't know if that's ever happened before. I could definitely see situations where you could riff off of an established concept. Oops, that was on me. Where you could riff off of an established concept or an established level really well. What was the title? Daruder Sandstorm? But if you are gonna riff off of something extremely well known, it's a good idea to get permission. It's a good idea to talk to the person responsible if at all possible, or at least make an effort to do so. Columbus, we are gonna get hit by maintenance, but I'm gonna grab it first, and then I think I will close the queue there. That should more than cover what we've got left here. Minecraft, G5C. That's the title of Chichiri's level. Oh god, is it worse than I thought? Oh, see? I thought it sounded familiar at first, but that's not me recognizing plagiarism. I mean, not really. My immediate thought was, oh, that sounds familiar. Oh, it's probably just some weeby thing I've heard from weebs. Trolar Eclipse. Oh, I played a level from Seaslux. Did you bring that? Where did we find that? The other day, and I found him on, I think it must have been you, Columbus. That was super good. And they don't, it doesn't seem like they make stuff anymore. They're active on Blue Sky with, like, 40 followers or something. They're very minimally active on. But I reached out to them to be like, that level was amazing. Hopefully they'll come back one day. Yeah, look, Mario, we'll take a look at it, and, people better than I will have thoughts. Okay. Now we'll continue with the queue. Perfect. But yeah, they that level was really excellent. That one stood out. Box, I think that was the one I messaged you. That was just a like out of nowhere stellar fucking level for somebody who is Spanish. It was really good though. Really, really good. Yeah, I think it was 3D World, right? And it felt exceptionally modern and was like ancient. Just this buried gem. Ugh. Yeah, I wonder what a non-3D World one would feel like. Because I definitely have bias towards 3D World. And I also feel like 3D World has a tendency to feel timeless just because it's so different. That it's easy to set up things that feel really, really fresh and really, really, because it's different. You don't see as much of it. Even if you want it. But even with that, even with all that said, it felt really, really... I love New Soup so much. I'm starting to think that you were that you were sent here to make me angry. You dipshit. Everything except for 3D World has identical physics. New Soup, SMB3, Super Mario World, everything in Mario Maker has the same physics. There are some quirks, like spin jumping in some of the styles, like turn jumps in New Soup, but you barely see New Soup is one of the most incorrect things I've ever. Unless you mean in Trolar. But even then... Yeah, I guess I would say you probably don't see too many troll levels in New Soup. Oh, did I give you the wrong ID? N15... That should be the one from Wario's, Okay, that makes more sense. That actually makes sense. That's the only thing that makes sense. Oh. Yeah, that was it. Oh, that's your maker ID. I'm sorry, Box. I'm an idiot. That's the maker ID. For the level was titled Daruder Sandstorm. I'll pull it up here after this. What am I must be doing something wrong there, Barnstorm. I have got to be doing something wrong here. Am I missing a jump that I can't make? The end is just right, jump into pipe, no pullback. Okay. I feel like I was running off and holding right, but maybe I'm waggling there because I am afraid. I'm not thinking about it. We can, there's ever a discrepancy. We can go back now that we have the input reader. Is why I wanted it too, is that if there's any really unusual interaction or something that doesn't make any sense, I like being able to go back and verify reality, what I remember happening, or see that I'm wrong. Okay, let's go. Let's exit this level for the 100th time, and Box, I think we can go grab the code pretty easily. Because it shows the code on the course here, right? And you can take a little deekly download courses. Why don't we play this one from the download? This one. Yeah, even the title card stuck out. The ID here is PPG FOS. PPG. From the balls. FOS 43 grams. Free open source 43 grams. My brain does that. Can't help it. I do it constantly. I do it every time I see license plates that look like it could be an acronym for something. I feel like it's a disease. I'm the only person who thinks it's funny. Start as Carl's level. That's cool. Oh god, that was Carl's. Was that Carl's guts level with the nuts? Was that the nuts joke? Womp. Is that the level with the nuts joke in it? I think that was the only thing I liked about it, was the whoever made the somebody did some guts into nuts joke with nuts. I thought it was a copy of that level. Nice. Look at that. Wario's over here stealing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I must have been waggling. VVN doesn't. VVN doesn't evoke anything. Virgin. At best. Oops. Bye. Goodbye. Nothing. Not enough. Not enough letters. Not enough random letters. And I guess it starts with Casey, which is a name. Very, very nice. Yeah, maybe that's just something that happens to you when you get old. Think of Kevin. Oh. Oh. Many people think Kevin. It got hot in here. After all that, now it's hot. So when you beat a level that you downloaded, does it even pass the like over? Let's see. Does it pass the like on to the creator? Does it pass all the plays and everything over? Once you restart, it does? Because what I started wondering is if you could use that to like game difficulty percentage by downloading it, and then like it only counts as 1 once you clear it or whatever. Need to see it in action. Looks pretty honest at first glance, aside from the Carl reference. Well, we'll take a look at it, I think after this one. Dumb. Thousands of years from today. Yeah, all that stuff said, I still think that just from the sentiment I've seen, it's a really good idea to get permission before you like block for block copy or lift something sight unseen. That said, I'm pretty sure if you asked Carl, he might not reply. He might not. But I could see you being like, well, no, it's an extremely well-known person's level that I'm referencing. So we'll look at it. I still think it's a good idea. Come back, save me! Oh my god! Oh, these guys are starving to death up here. There's nothing in there for them. You know what I can't believe is that in all the times I've made that terrible joke, that nobody has ever pointed out, like, they don't feed on knowledge or brains. They feed on life force, and you're alive. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, well, and that's kind of what I was getting at, is that even if it's Carl, even if it's somebody who might not respond or reply to a random DM from someone they don't know, I absolutely understand that behavior and that mindset. But just so you could say you did, you'd be like, no, I asked. They did not reply. I thought it would still be okay. It's better than, I just did it. Esports. I mean, I've been there too. Like, it's definitely a better safe than sorry type of thing. Like, when I used to do custom controllers, somebody requested me to do design that looked pretty normal. It looked really tight. It was like a really, really clean design, but I assumed that they had a tiny bit of graphical experience in crapping out some stuff onto a template. So I started working on it. I had paint on the controller. At which point I was showing off some of the other people in the community, like, here's what I'm working on, here's what I'm planning to do. And somebody was like, oh, that's somebody else's controller. That's a design from this person. One of the guys that Control and Color do. Guy didn't tell me, guy didn't ask. It was a fucking mess. Because it was somebody else's design files he passed on to me, without telling me, like, oh yeah, I just stole this because I like somebody else's controller. And I had already done significant work on painting a controller for this asshole. He had no permission to use the design, so I, probably shouldn't use it or sell it or anything. That guy was really cool about it. Did not care, but told me to make sure people know what that guy did, so they make sure he ever gets another one that he asks. But it was potentially a huge mess, because I would have had a controller I would have to completely rework, or design I would have to completely rework from some dickhead who might have honestly bailed at that point. So then I'm just trying to sell it wholesale just because some asshole didn't have permission that he probably would have gotten anyway. Well, you know, maybe if you didn't name yourself after the Mario character who steals everything, who that's his whole thing. Oops. Why do I stop and swing back on it like that so many times? Yeah, it's easy to ask. Why? Why am I like this? Oh, they watched you build it live and they... Oh my god. Because I can definitely understand, like, excited naivety of someone, and I can also understand, like, man, one of the best ways to learn to fucking draw is tracing. Like, stealing stuff and trying to rework it or come up with ideas from there is a great way to get started. So, if your goal isn't to steal glory, but rather to get the gears spinning, like, I can understand that, you know? I can understand copy editing so that you start feeling out how the mechanics work and everything. But yeah, consent is right there. And then you're talking to people, too. Then you're talking to people in that community, which is probably the best thing you could do either way. Okay, so the place where I keep getting gummed up there, I feel like doesn't flow great. It just... It feels a little... I don't want to say clunky, but just kind of like... There we go. That jump in particular is difficult to get right. I guess I wish I had a little bit more room on it. It's not that bad to be running back up on myself, going back and forth like that. But with that jump at the end of it, that really awkward, like, re-catch on the shell and then having to land on the left side of it, keeps making me feel like... anxious. Sucks when someone... Yeah, it absolutely sucks when someone else takes credit for it. Or just being in that situation in general, even if they're like, oh, oops, I didn't know the rules or whatever, it always does. I see the arrow and I don't believe it every single time. Did you ever play a family-friendly level? I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Shit, I'm at the checkpoint already. That's an open course world course. Well, here we go. Here's what we do. Wait, it doesn't let me add stuff, does it? Let me add an invalid code. We'll pull it up. We'll pull it up at the end. Fox, just pop your maker ID in there. Do you have it? Does it let you? I think it might let you because you're a mod. See if you have it. If you don't, there's mine. If you don't know your maker ID offhand, you can just pop that in there. But I'm curious if it'll let you. I see shit. No. Oh, that's that's your open course world maker ID. Probably, right? That makes sense. Oh, cool. So it does allow mods to add stuff even when the queue's closed. That's pretty neat. Useful. Yeah, we'll pull that up when we get there. I just got people over, so if I got stuff to play, I'm gonna keep playing for a bit here. Oh. Let me see here. I missed some stuff. It was the first time ever that I used ELB. How does open course world work? the bandwagon Discord there can point you a little bit, might be helpful in general with some of the... There's a lot of levels in Open Course World in the troll library in that bandwagon Discord. There's a link there to that goes over it a little tiny bit in the blurb there. But it's pretty easy to get set up if you have a computer that can do a little bit of Switch emulation. Doesn't have to be like high-end at all. Or you can get it set up on a modded Switch pretty easily. But it's essentially a different server for Mario Maker that is available both in emulator and in on a modded Switch that Nintendo has no control over, that has interesting things on it, and will likely exist in some form indefinitely. Unlike Nintendo servers, which, you know, will not. Aww. Yeah, very simple and relatively small mod package that's pretty easy to set up. If you just want to preserve your levels outside of Mario Maker, too, as well, you can upload to Open Course World without ever having to log in or, like, set up an emulator for it. It's pretty easy to export your levels over to Open Course World without having to really do it. I see what I was supposed to have done and I missed it. Yeah, bring slots to the table. There's some really crazy, like, direct level editing stuff uploaded there, too, that kind of serves as a little demo of the kind of things that can be done if there are less restrictions. But the people who are or were working on those things seem to have kind of died off. One guy was doing some weird cheat engine stuff, which was kind of funny. Oh! Come the fuck on! You have ignored every arrow in the subworld. Congratulations to me. Congratulations to me. I'm looking for arrows. Oh, duck? Duck. I did what that arrow said and I died. Oh. Time to get mad. I really like the Crackers just completely passed the fuck out in the middle of the level. He's had a long day of Cracker, or of Pud and Hot Dog, both trying to bite his face and or neck. He float. He float. Drift through the stars. And then I keep seeing Pud just stick his head out and look at me. On the backside of the green screen. We almost had it. We were right there. How's Pud behaving today? He's fine. He's doing his job. Being weird. Earlier today, he was, he likes to come on the back of my chair. And sometimes when he's feeling extra like nobody's petting him, he, starts gently and very politely tapping my shoulder to remind me to pet him. Very cute. He did that for some time today. Very funny. It's that light, gentle tapping that cats do when they're trying to figure out if something is wet. Where they're just like, oop, 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 oop. And then he looks at you like he's super guilty, like, oh, oops, am I not supposed to do that? You can almost make that work. Ugh. Esports. Esports. I didn't see an arrow for where to land. So I just kept going. Yeah, it's time to stop being stupid. Yeah, I don't think point-and-click games are bad or anything. There was a point-and-click-ish game in, there was a point-and-click game with other stuff on top of it in UFO 50 that I got a kick out of. I didn't 100% it. I didn't play The Witness, but I played something that people were comparing to The Witness that I really liked that was kind of point-and-click. I wish I could remember what the hell it was. I remember trying to get my buddy to play it. Oh, I guess Pony Island has a lot of point-and-click stuff in it. Daruder. I don't think so. Is that a real game? Why? I keep trying to go back and land on the shell again. Oh, my brain. We watched Money Heist Show. Pretty sick. I am not familiar with Money Heist Show, but I really hope it's just called Money Heist Show. Yeah, Down in Mullins is great. I played, me and the people I worked with at the time got real into Pony Island right when it came out, and we went really deep on it. And if you watch Mullins' talk on YouTube about game design, specifically about Pony Island, when right after that came out and was a big hit, he did a GDC talk. He shows a bunch of my emails in there. Me and my buddies were working so hard on what the last thing was, as he was putting that's what he talks about in the thing. Oh my god, is that he was patching the game as fast as people were finding things, and we had a really great fucking time. The unfound secret thread is riddled with me and my friends finding things. Yeah, Inscription was absolutely excellent. I was really, really happy that Inscription blew up the way that it did too. I really wish that people would go back and play Pony Island, but that would blow up even more. Or again. What? No, 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 no! I didn't know what to do with him coming. Ah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would just really like to see, you know, Pony Island do better generally. I would like to see more recognition. Should tweet at him, there we go. Okay, just buffer up and wait. And land on him later. We have mouse support on the Switch too. He should port Pony Island to the Switch too. Okay, we did it. We're the one. GG. A Markiplier, some big YouTuber back in the day. Pony Island came out. No, that's good. I'm glad big people played it. Oh. This was great. It was really, really great. One of the best experiences I've ever had in gaming was playing Pony Island blind. Honestly, I think that... I didn't like it. We are in maintenance, so I'll be really curious to see tomorrow if the like goes. I guess we don't know how many times I played it, but I wonder how much that gets passed over there. Yeah, I think Pony Island is what really kicked off that for me, where it stopped being like, I will try to play games blind until I get frustrated, to actually committing to it. And like, if I get so stuck that I can't do anything, now I'll find their Discord, find something where I can get a tiny hint to get me over the hump without spoiling everything. Alright, Warriors, let's see what you got here. William's kind of nice. Yeah, I can't recommend Pony. Not a game about ponies. Yeah, the guy who made Baba Is You. Yikes. Oh, we're learning a lot on the way over there after we lose that. Okay. You soft locking me right out the gate? Yeah, Baba Is You is excellent. That guy made my favorite Metroidvania ever, Environmental Station Alpha. He's working on a sequel to that now. He also made a really weird Mario body horror Metroidvania where you... called the plumber thing. It's worth looking at, though. It's extremely good. And weirdly, at least for a while, the #1 world record was, what's his name? Oh. Wilfred the Boss. Wilfred the Boss had the world record in the plumber thing for a while. So, what are we doing? Okay. Okay. Well. You made this? Yeah. Box, get out your play-driven box. Was I supposed to? Yeah, okay. Hot Dog's here to harass Crackers again. Crackers, don't bite him. Don't bite him back, just lick him. Maybe he'll stop. Yeah, I'll tell you if I need them. Darkness can be really difficult to use effectively in a troll level. Yeah, it should speak for itself. You shouldn't need hints. It can be really, really hard. Supposed to fall in there? I guess technically I can hang on to it to that point. You might be able to hang on to it. I don't know if I'm... Let's see how I'm supposed to interact differently with this muncher down here. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Yeah, probably don't softlock the player in the first room. I don't care if there isn't a checkpoint yet. Give the player the opportunity to die. Just bad form. It's just bad form. And the thing for me, especially, that makes me harp on about it is, this pisses me off. Is that if I start habitually using the start over key over and over and over again, I may accidentally start over after I grab a checkpoint, especially if there's an early but was difficult to get checkpoint. Oh. I also hate the speed, like the button check on start every single time is going to get annoying. Maybe I go in the corner and I can keep it? I feel like I might be able to cheese this out of here. Wind was a choice. Yeah, it was. The Kara level had wind. I see no opportunity for interaction or anything here at all. The only thing I see in this dark area, this hole that kills me. I do not learn anything when I die. It feels like the damage boost there is a necessary component for how we're getting through here. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm supposed to somehow get that out of there in this nasty, awkward little shit mess, I'm gonna be very irritated. Yeah, wind and darkness are the two most annoying things you can do after upside down. You're showing me spikes right away in the dark area, and you're not showing me much of the level, which tells me straight away I'm not supposed to explore, I'm not supposed to feel around too much. If you're not going to illuminate the level, yeah, don't ever use the laugh sound effect. Horrible things people have done to me. I can't tell what the hell I'm supposed to do here. You're telling me to throw or drop something down here, and the only thing I can think of is somehow you want me to extract the goddamn shelf in the first room, which just seems like that has to be wrong, because no one would be that. No one would set up something this annoying and make me do it in a wind area. And I'm very concerned that's the case. But if it is, you shit your pants right out the gate. Yeah, playing dead with the dry bones is extremely difficult because 90% of the time this is going to happen because you have fucking wind. And man, cardinal rule, one of the most important things is once the player knows what they're supposed to do, it's supposed to be very easy to do. This is not easy to do. This is a fucking, like, almost Kaizo trick as, like, the initial setup that I think has to be the answer. Oh, yeah. I think that's what it is. And then hold jump after we land so that we get the bounce there, I guess. Yeah, bring it back after some touching. But definitely, especially when it starts this rough, it makes me feel like it's going to continue to be rough. One of the best things you can do is play troll levels. Play through them and try to pay attention to like what works and what frustrates you. Bandwagon World is an excellent one and worth setting up Open Course World for, but about once a month-ish, they do uploads of it to NSO on the weekends in the upload parties in the Bandwagon Discord, which if you pop in there, you'll be able to... you can sign up for notifications to be told when it gets uploaded. But just playing through stuff and trying to figure out what frustrates you and how to avoid those frustrating things, as well as what entertains you or what you think is funny and why that works that way. As well as what's in the troll guide can just be... oh, goddamn. Why would it be throw here? I don't understand why it would be... yeah, and see, I am extremely hesitant to let go of this or do anything with it because I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to drop it. Because of the trouble it was to get here and how much work it is to get back here. And that's the kind of thing, too, is that if you set up something tough like that, then you throw the player into the dark, you really need to make sure that the darkness isn't used to just kind of to obfuscate things for the player, because if I'm not making a decision, if I'm playing through a troll level where just bad things are happening to me one after the other and then I avoid that bad thing, that's pretty much what Timmy does. And I think the thing that really separates the little Timmy endless troll levels that you bump into from a good troll level is actually trying to put the player in a position where they have to make a decision and then coaxing them into making the wrong decision, but they feel like they made the right one. The difference is, in a good troll level, the player feels like they made a mistake and they're paying for it. In a bad troll level, the player feels like you just harmed them. That all you pushed them into a hole and then laughed. Yeah, arrows behind ground tiles will provide a ton of light, and you can use that to light up the interactable area. You can use that to illuminate all kinds of things. And anything beyond SMB1 that will work. That will light up a significant part of the area. Makes it a lot easier to give you ambient light in darkness, and then you can use the darkness to cover up mechanisms or things you don't want the player to see. But the solution to a troll, the setup should never be the player couldn't see the dark thing, and then you shine the light on it, and now they know. That's not fun. You can run out of arrows. What do arrows count as? Are arrows... Yeah, work on it, bring it back. I'll take another shot at it almost infinitely until you make me too angry, and then you have to wait a couple of weeks until I forget it, and I will forget it in like a week. Or 2. Depends how mad I get. Let me delete that before I forget. And think I wanted to save it for something. ShuShuro, let's see what you got. Wonderflower House. Yeah, pretty much goldfish memory. If I don't take a picture of what I eat, I don't remember what I ate. Wonder. This is certainly a setup. Oh, okay, come on. Okay. Okay. There we go. What in the fuck is happening here? Oh, I mean, no worries. I don't know if you've ever been to a viewer level stream before, but sometimes people just pop the level in the queue and then they leave. Waiting until your level gets played and then leaving, I think that's just normal. I think that's acceptable. Are we racing? That guy with the tuba? Well, if we were racing, he's winning now. God, what I would fucking give for fucking Wonder to be in. For them to just give us a Wonder style for this and re-release on Switch 2. Honestly, I would take that. I would take that, esports. I would take that wish on the Monkey Club. Power up detector? Oh, and then that's it. That is the one criticism that I would have for you, ShuShuro, is that the levels are these intricate and amazing setups that I assume take up almost everything, and then I'm left wanting more. These levels, yeah, GG. The levels that I've played from you leave me wanting more so often that it's crazy. Ugh. Man, I really want to play Mario Wonder now. I really loved Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder is best 2D Mario game we've had in a long time. Legitimately good. Actually felt like yeah, come on, what was next? Actually felt like a Get it? We're moving forward even more. Like a real follow-up to another example of a Dark Troll level. Good. Felt like a good follow-up for real to Super Mario World, right? I think that was the last 2D one before New Soup. Holy shit! Oh, man. Yep, okay. That is what I thought I saw. Man, that's a good setup. Holy shit. Oh, we're not going to be able to pull it up. I need to remember to go pull up this person's maker ID. Okay, that's mean. Now I feel like there might be more gems in there. I literally stared at the muncher. I literally stared right at the muncher. Benefited from more light. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess that's just like a panic setup to push me into that. Okay, I see a pipe here. Am I supposed to try it? This is probably a hint solution later. Oh, no. What the fuck is that? Oh. Yeah, the sparklers on the back there I like. And that ends up lighting up the path right next to you too, which is such a really... It's such a good setup to show the player what the next thing is. I feel like we don't need the spike pounder up there. I feel like that brings nothing. So this pipe, I guess, was just if you're paying more attention that it punishes you. Fuck off. Okay. Okay, that's what... The word kiss there really, really, really sends that, yeah. So what's this one then? Do we kiss here? That puts a different spin, that puts a little different spin on the magic wand. Yeah, that lights up the area, shows the coins there and everything too. But you're still probably gonna hesitate. That was the thought there with the, spike pillar, whatever the fuck. Was to, I fucked up all my cameras. That was supposed to be a weight punish. No kisses. Fuck off. Oh, it does keep spitting him out, okay. That will kill the muncher under there that we can see now. So... Oh. Mean. Okay. Yeah, too bad they made trolls in 2020 and then vanished. Because they're, even if this one ends up being a little rough around the edges, there's a couple of things that are just kind of nasty. But even if this ends up being rough around the edges, based on its age and the fact that it's, not 3D World, there's still some really, really, really funny setups here. Okay. Which honestly, you know, even that's gonna be annoying. Even some people working within the like collective knowledge of all the people who came before him sometimes do not come up with funny things. Esport. Oh, okay. We need to grab it and we need to jump right away. Okay. That's gonna piss me off. You can also wait and do it. Oh, I thought there would be a punishment. Okay. We can just skip the fish. Oh, okay. I mean, it's clear. It's not like a deceptive... I get really annoyed with really deceptive, conveyor belts, but no, that one was clear. I don't love this CP1 setup we can do here. Maybe multiples? No, that's a one-way, right? Probably not multiple. Could be multiple CP1 setups. Oh, this is the right way to do darkness. But you really can draw the player to look wherever the hell you want in a dark level. It's literally just a square. Just a lit up square. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I learned something. Although I feel like even if you are smart enough to realize like that square is incredibly suspicious and obviously just a visual distraction, you're still gonna want to go touch it either way. Why would you cover this up? There's no block there. That's weird. Those must be for something else. Yeah, see the door. I have the mushroom. Oh no! No! Shit, I caught it before I hit the button, but I was already in the hole. Oh no! Aww. Okay. That's not too bad for an anti-soft block if you're gonna do one. Oh no. Oh, it's just gonna keep killing me. Okay. Cool. Yeah, not too bad for anti-soft lock. Yeah, I honestly feel like the King Bling knockoffs are such a better choice than anti most of the time. An idiot. But if you want to do like, I feel like antis are one of those things that that people kind of disappeared up their own ass on. That it's kind of hard to be objective about because of no, power creep? What do you call that? That everybody's all trying to keep improving and keep making it different and worse and harder and blah blah, and then people suffer on purpose and then they're horrible. And it's just, man, the idea of making a little bit annoying or like a goofy showcase of something that's stupid, but a little entertaining too. That's like walking that fine line of like, I hate you, but this is also really funny. It's weird that, what? Oh my god, you can go under, can't you? Yeah, I can just go under. It just sucks that in general, as a whole, we didn't settle on significantly more accessible anti-soft blocks. God damn it, I hate that. Ugh. My fault. I know it's my fault. Or at a dark anti spooked me out? Spooked me out? Oh, spook. Okay, that is really close to me bitching about doors versus pipes. But the power-up transition right away is enough time, I feel like, to mostly be reactable. But maybe dropping the P down one would be better. I don't feel like my reaction time is amazing. But dropping it down one would probably be. Okay, I thought I was going to have like a go back setup. Ooh, I should take damage. I should. There's going to be a bonk. Yep, I see that door. There's going to be a block bonk on the way up if I'm not climbing. I'm going to take damage once, but I recognize that it's probably going to tell me to take damage twice. Oh, no. Okay. Not what I was expecting. No! Oh. That was a good panic setup. Oh. Yeah, in general, I wouldn't say that I like older trolls more. But, the trolls from this gal fucking speak to me. Okay, no. Take damage once. So far, they have been right up my alley. Stay put? Oh god, it's stay put. I actually didn't see that the first time. It's a one-way that I can't get back in. Yeah, I panicked too much on trying to hit the blocks and then I didn't try to go back. A delay there actually would help, because once the player is trapped... Yeah, once the player is trapped, it's just comedy from there. So you can just let that... You can delay a little bit more there before you start, blasting the player in the face. Door will not be anti if you try. What? Oh yeah, it's a red pipe. Yeah. Yeah, I think, because once the player gets out of there, they're gonna get out right away almost for sure. But even once they see the pipe start struggling to, you know, push a mess, I feel like they're already gonna want to start moving, and by then it's too late anyway. I feel like giving this more room to breathe would actually make a lot more potential for comedy, and then the player's more likely to go backwards and then fail. Okay, so all of that was a lie. Going in the pipe. No. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I know it's because it's old. Oh! Oh. I could go through here, right? Oh. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back, though. I still want to see what's over there. I want to see the rest of it. Yeah, that's this is the kind of thing that kicks off the kind of thoughts that torture me, though, is like if this random person with no real notoriety in the community that I'm aware of, if you don't lose your P-blown door, door troll is funny. Oh no, we did that. Yeah, we did that. I went up there. I did the on-off thing. We were talking about that, how it was a decent little ante. You mean the ante up there, right? Or, oh, this door troll that we're skipping right here. Hang on, yeah, let's go look at it. Because then this is going to trap me after I hit a block, right? Yep. And this is going to tell me no P. That's great. Oh, that's great. I thought it was going to filter me back to an ante, or are we going to do like a stack ante thing where it was just longer this time? But that's great. Really fun little one-off deaths. esports. And it's so much better than just killing the player. It's to set up some dumb thing to show them. But yeah, levels like this. These random unknowns that I think you said you found in a YouTube video of a Japanese player. Oop, gotta go back. It always makes me wonder, like, man, how many, like, unbelievably excellent creators out there had no capacity to find a community. Had no capacity to, like, they learned, they watched and everything, but they didn't branch out. They didn't know where to go from there, and then they gave up and moved on. And it makes me wonder how many hidden gems are out there waiting to be dug up by the extremely... Had 10 million views? God damn. I can't believe that level didn't have more plays. That's depressing. Yes, I have the flower. Ooh, you're gonna tell me to go back. Did we accidentally find the dev exit? See the arrows. Oh, clever. Interesting way to, Oh. Okay. Box, even with you not liking hints generally, which I generally agree with, I think this is a legitimately excellent mechanical hint that shows the player very clearly where the pass-through is there, so that you can kind of set that up as almost like a little knowledge checkpoint with the checkpoint right after it. But that is a very, very cute way to show that off. Yeah, I just like that you don't you can immediately understand what you're supposed to do there. Pretty good use of... Why the hell did they cover that pipe up? I still can't figure that out. When you play a family-friendly level, you'll understand why I walked away from giving hints. The hint that broke the camel's back. Almost did it again. Yeah, it's definitely reactable. Like, I can remember as soon as I see the power-up and not take a hit. But I worry about people whose reaction times are just a little slower. When I started making custom controllers, that's also why I think about stuff like that, like those people who are just in the dark, can't find their people. When I started making custom controllers, the guy who was kind of in charge of he was in charge of the Discord and brought a lot of the community together, but wasn't super social. Just, I don't even know how you describe that. He was just nice. I guess he knew. He probably was the guy in the dark before. Reached out to me on Twitter and was like, there's a big community of people who would love to see this stuff. You should join this Discord and, you know, get into it, talk to people there. It'll help. And it did. It got me way into it. It completely pivoted me over from doing some custom controller stuff and mostly wanting to make custom keyboards to fuck the keyboards. And I made, okay, now we go back. Just did controllers for a long time. Oh, he would have got me too. Little fucker. Anything else? Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Checkpoint is right after that. Yay! It's right after the checkpoint, at least. Just lazy. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Pacing has been good. We haven't spent too much time on it. There's a lot to like. Oh, I guess low-hanging stuff or Yeah, really low-hanging stuff might not have been as low-hanging then. Like, it's hard to not see that from the perspective of, like, yes, I've seen this before. Thank you. Yes, I was supposed to land in the other spot. But it still feels a little... Right after the checkpoints. Okay, I guess I'll go in here, but I'm pretty sure I'm, probably supposed to, see where those coins go. But I feel like if I am, then why is that saw blade there to catch big jumps? I feel like you're gonna see the coins and then touch them next. Or maybe not? I don't know. You're gonna see them when the munchers fall, too. That was all pretty mean. I'm gonna stay right here. And die. Sports. Ooh. I can't help it. I can't help myself. Yeah, it can be really tough to find. It can be really tough to find your people, even when you're really into something, and not being able to engage with that aspect of it when it's important. Oh man, is that one of those weird, like, silent, alienating things? It's hard to. Can I just book it? Nope, I can't just book it. This was their last troll level? That's sad too. And, I mean, maybe their Blue Sky looked like they were doing like pixel art and working on game design stuff. So maybe they graduated out of it rather than me projecting how I feel onto their experience. But maybe they never found their people. Maybe they never found the community. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe it was harder then. It took me a long time to go from, there we go. This one doesn't break, so maybe that's on purpose. Rude. Really, really, really mean. Buffer up. Yeah, maybe they never used Twitch. Oh, okay. Or maybe that's all they did, was they did viewer levels a tiny bit, and streamers were pretty hostile, and they had no idea how you go from pissing off random viewer level streamers to, like, getting somebody like Carl to play it. Or even anybody who likes troll levels, so they just FO'd. Okay, lot of different ways to kill me in this room. It definitely feels like a little bit of a little bit too much that we're over seasoning here with the catches. Let me jump all the way up there. I feel like I'm missing some. Yoshi, are you kidding? Okay. Aww. Okay. Well, I learned something. No, if I wait for the mushroom, this is obviously where we're going. So the mushroom is just a P-Switch wear out thing so that you won't be able to proceed here. But that was also why I tagged Blue Sky. You can't message people on Blue Sky. I feel like it's less weird to message somebody and be like, I played this level and I liked it, than it is to like make a post about it. But I also wanted to tell them in case they didn't know. There we go. Is that it? Oh no, what are you doing? No, it's not down here. I think there's a spring. Yeah, there's a spring on every tile. I don't know how there wouldn't be. Oh, I guess a cloud. A spring could be on a cloud. There could be one open tile. Fake CP1 setup after all that nastiness? Okay. Benevolence. Unexpected benevolence. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Was I supposed to book it? Am I literally getting punished for walking? Nope. Oh my god. More was coming. Ugh. What was that? Only 30 minutes. Felt even shorter. Like literally 30 minutes left me feeling like I would have been okay with that being a little longer. Ugh. Yeah, that was really good. Download that other one from that person. This one? That's the one. Yeah, I don't remember if that one was good or not. I don't know why that's there. Someday I have to go and look at these. The CP1 was fake. That's an anti. The CP1 was fake. That's an anti. Good. Okay. Oh, and then the last one was open course world. So let's do that. And then hot dog. He's in his hammock. That's also why I wanted more cameras. Oh, I might be able to get more cameras free on Twitch. If it were just cats, USB cameras should be fine. Twitch on Vine. And then I could just turn on the input that the cat is at. This is a good idea. Oh, this is a good idea. I've seen some really cool USB cameras. Oh, actually, I picked up a Pi camera that I think is also a USB camera that we could set up. Okay. Hold, please. Where's to do? Check out more cameras on cat areas. And setting up more stream layout for more cat cams. You may want to visit my level tomorrow. It's long. Okay. Yeah, that's a good call actually. It's is well past when I normally stop, and I'm pretty sure we're probably still offline. I mean, I know it's open course world anyway, but I can pull it up and have it ready. Let's see. What was the code? What's wrong with me? Was it KK7 Raw HD5? The old Raw HD5. Let me see if we're still down. I assume maintenance is an hour, but I have no idea. Oh yeah, I think the maintenance thing that I used to, let me see here. Oh yeah, no, maintenance is over, it looks like. Goodbye. I actually want to play versus right now. But yeah, good call. We will start with that tomorrow. Just make sure I have the code. There it is, yeah. KK7 Raw HD5. Perfect. Yeah, that'll be a good place to wrap up. I have to go to the bathroom, so goddamn bad. You guys have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow to yell some more Mario Maker. Yeah. I'm out of here. Bye.